following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Let's go to our man Dave in Clearwater. Hey, Dave, Happy New Year. What's happening, man?
Happy New Year to you, my brother. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great, man. How you been?
I am doing well, man. I'm doing well. Can I throw a quote out at you?
Sure.
In the market, somebody knows something. Someone always knows something. That statement was made by a great trader by the name of Tom O'Brien about 6-7 years ago.
Oh, yeah?
And it kind of hit me like a brick. You're right. Somebody always knows something.
Hey, Carlos, what's going on, brother?
I'm calling you back, Tom. This morning I had the pleasure to talk to you and your son, and I don't want to miss the opportunity to talk to you again.
Well, I think you made some money on this bond.
Oh, yes, Tom. Your newsletter helped me.
That's a beautiful thing. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. To be in a great relationship, know what you want. Know what the needs of your body are, what the needs of your mind are. What fits with you and what fits well with you. There are millions of men and women in the world. Some will make a good match for you and others won't. The two of you only need to be like a what? A key and a lock. A match that works. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 44, Nasdaq up 38, S&P's up 11, gold contract flat at $12.41 an ounce, silver up a penny at $16.27 an ounce, platinum down $6 at $9.21 an ounce, copper down 2 pennies at $2.70 a pound, light sweet crude up 80 cents, $47.39 a barrel, bonds, 10-year note down 2 ticks, 126.01. 30-year bond up 153.28. Notes and bonds continue to build cause, folks, for higher price. King dollar up 208 ticks, traded at 94.610. King dollar's got a dead cat bounce going, no volume, got smashed yesterday with volume. Good old King dollar is making its way down to the 92 to 91 area. The euro is trading at 115.17 to the U.S. dollar. The yen is at 111.83 to the U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at it. We are 246.80. You're definitely over the high. The high that we're talking about here is June 9th. That was 245.01. That's where we had 132 million shares traded. You got over this high last Friday. We did 60 million. We're over it today. We're going to do probably about 40 million. Dow Industrials, that's creeping up. It's over. It's not over the high yet. The intraday, the closing high on the Dow was 21,637. We've hit 21,623 today. You're at 21,621 right now. The composite, NASDAQ composite, that got to a high. It is at a high, up $38. That's over the 63.41 by $40. NDX 100, that is also over its high. They're all over its high right now. NDX 100, 59.13. You're talking about 58.89, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, 58.97. Small caps, they went too. Small caps right now, over the, yeah, we're overall. Okay, so IWM 143.06. If we actually take a look at the index itself is up $12. You're at 1440. You're at last, it was a spike high at 1433. Gold contract. What do we have with the gold contract? Gold contract, folks, rejected lower price out here today. We're dealing with 186,000 contracts. Now, that's good contract volume as you're pushing into the swing point from the 26th of June. So 26th of June, the low is 1236. The high is 1259. You had 227,000. We're building cars there to blow that away. The cool thing is here, is that I'm expecting that, we want to hit that, but the way this starts trading sideways, building cars, you could very well go right by that and just go right up into this 1298 area. We go take a look at the bond market, notes and bonds. No matter what the Fed wants to do, guess what, folks? They want higher price. We have out here today is that you get the 10-year at 126.01. We've done 788,000 contracts. Now, in the 10-year, that's light volume out here today. I suspect it'll probably pick up to 1 million, but that's still light. That being said, guess what? This baby is building cars right now to get up into the 127.08, and that is a high volume high, by the way, from the 14th of June. 30-year, we take a look at the 30-year out here. 30-year is the same type of setup. 30-year, small price spread out here today. You've done 137,000 contracts. That's building cars to get up into the 157.06 area. King Dollar. What do we have with King Dollar? King Dollar, folks, you have it up 193 ticks. You've done 11,500 contracts. Bottom line, you get toasted and roasted yesterday with 33,000 contracts. Good old King Dollar is making its way down into the 92 to 91 area. If we put a continuous contract up here, what you're going to see is it's approaching the lower end of its range. Now, what you have with King Dollar also is this. If we go sideways, which you very well can, I was talking about this yesterday. Well, what I was talking about yesterday that I expected the first time down is that this would hold. The reason being is that we came down so fast and furious. I mean, when you take a look at this, it's 6 months on the way down. 103 was the high, January 3rd, flat out. When you come down that fast and you're doing 100% move and move, bottom line, normally wouldn't break it. Why? Because it's like anything else. It's exhausted. You stop moving sideways in King Dollar, watch out. That would be saying King Dollar is going to go after the 88 mark. If they crush the 88 mark, the next mark down below is pretty serious. You're talking about a 72. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. We take a look at some of the higher volume stocks out here today. What you have Rite Aid is up 4 cents. That's the highest volume stock out here. Bank of America is up 14. You get CSX down 3. Now, that's pretty interesting because that was up $2 last night. That was all about the conference call that they had with the CEO. He played down basically next quarter. More than that intentionally. You got Micron Tech is down 15 cents. GE is up 11. Vertex Pharmaceutical, that was the mover out here. That's up $28. It was up $36 earlier. You get AK Steel up 21 cents. Apple is up 90. Nvidia is trading up 7. Morgan Stanley is up $1.53. Now, Morgan Stanley, folks, is the only bank, big bank that, they came in with numbers, they beat the numbers, they beat Goldman, they beat all of the above. Pretty interesting. Big Blue is putting some heavy pressure on the Dow Industrials. Big Blue out here is trading down 687 with monster volume. You get another ABC structure on the way down, and that is a monster ABC on the way down, folks. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Dow Industrials right now are up 43, NASDAQ up 36, S&P's up 11. We're going to be right back.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
In quiet markets, investors search for new trading opportunities. We'd like to introduce you to a new product that provides opportunities even in flat markets. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a new and innovative Chicago-based exchange registered with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their trading platform. Nadex never charges a fee to use their platform, which even includes real-time charts and full customization capability. Nadex's unique short-term binary options allow traders and investors to capitalize on strategies even when the underlying markets are quiet. Nadex's innovation has allowed them to come up with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com, or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. Will interest rates continue to rise? For bold trades on U.S. Treasuries, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade TMF or TMV. Directions daily, 20-plus year, bull and bear, 3 times ETFs. Direction leveraged ETFs. An investor should carefully consider a fund's investment objective, risks, charges, and expenses before investing. A fund's prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a fund's prospectus and summary prospectus, call 866-476-7523 or visit directioninvestments.com. A fund's prospectus and summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Dow up 45 right now, Nasdaq up 37, S&P's up 11, and bottom line, folks, is that we got a new sheriff in town, and this sheriff in town saying the top is in. How cool is that? Now, this new sheriff, folks, okay, happens to be Levi. And if you're watching Tiger TV, you're going to see this good-looking child, 5 years old. And for all you tigers and tigresses in the den, you're going to know that's Jeff's son, G7. And he's 5 years old now. I'm telling you, it's pretty amazing over the course of the years how old all these children have got, including ourselves. Pretty wild. So, Levi, all us tigers and tigresses love you out here, and you're looking great, man. And I love that outfit, no doubt. 877-927-6648. Let's go over to the NQs. Well, first let's go inside the Dow Industrials. We'll see the strength versus the weakness out here. Strength out here today is Boeing. Boeing is putting 16 positive points in. United Health 13. Home Depot 7. Disney 7. DuPont 7. Taken away from it, IBM 46 points negative. Big Mac is 2, Walmart is 3. If we go to Big Blue and take a look at Big Blue, we're talking about the ABC structure on the way down, and this is a monster, folks. So IBM's blowing away at swing point, 149. Conservatively speaking, you got an A point at 162. What happens is that this had gapped down on the 18th of April. 18th of April, it had closed at 169. The following day, it opened at 159. When you have that, you got to use that as kind of a swing point. So this is the most conservative way you can do an ABC down. So you got 162. You got, let's say, you got about 13 points. That has set up a 143, A to B equals C to D. That being said, you're at 147. Now watch this. We put this on the weekly, and what you're going to see, it's been sticking out here for a long period of time. Oh, that's even more intense. So on a weekly, it's going to be an ABC down. Ooh, that is intense. That's really intense. Anyway, my take on this, we'll go to 132. Now, let me see if I do this another way. Ooh, man, this would be intense if it's a monster ABC down, which it could be. 182. Yeah, it could be a 33-point ABC down. That's what it probably is. That's 4. That's 123. You know what? It's set up. Yeah, 132 to 123. That's good old Big Blue. Big Blue just can't handle price. Can't handle business. That's how it comes down to. You know the amazing thing about Big Blue, folks, when they come out with their numbers, is that the cloud business is growing exponentially. And IBM's cloud business, which they were concentrating on, contracted 5% instead of going up. And whether it's Microsoft, Google, and the king is Amazon, they're all going up exponentially. So they're taking, no one's going to IBM. That's the bottom line, or less people going to IBM. We go take a look at the NDX 100. We see the strength versus the weakness. Strength inside the NDX 100 today. Vertex Pharmaceutical is up 21%. You have Discovery Communications up 3.3%. Now, Discovery is making a deal with Scripps. That's HDTV. That'll be a powerful station, folks, because both of those stations, Discovery as well as Scripps, they got great stations. Lam Research is up 2.8. Taken away from it, CSX. CSX is down 5.4%. This company was up $2 after the close last night. Now it's down $2.90. You get Liberty off 1.5. Fastenal is down 1.3. After the close out here today, I believe we got one of the movers inside the NDX 100 will be Qualcomm. Qualcomm's coming out after the close. That's up 58 cents right now, trading at $56.88. American Express, AXP, that's another. Let me get this baby up here. Where is she? There it is. AXP. AXP is another, no doubt, another big one. American Express is at 85.73. Let's take a look at this. Okay, so this has had quite a run. We started out 2016 at $50. You're at 85. You're coming into. Oh, this is kind of cool. 86. Oh, I like what's happening here. So check this out. This is coming into the downdraft. You're coming into 78 million shares and you're doing 3. See you later, man, American Express. This is a beauty. So American Express, you're at 85. This thing can go to 80 in about a heartbeat. This is going to be cool watching this thing shake out. Let's go to Ken in Kansas. Hey, Ken, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing, Tom?
I'm doing great, man. Yourself?
I'm doing great so far.
That's a beautiful thing. I like it.
That's good. Got a question on FSC. Fifth Street Corporation. They're being bought out by Oak Tree.
Okay.
And they're buying them out in the fourth quarter. They're paying, according to this article in Yahoo, they're going to pay $320 million in cash for Fifth Street management. But it also says that the shares of common stock that are owned by the holding company are not included in the transaction. I'm not sure what that means. Does that mean that the one with the people that own the common shares will get more?
Let me just see this for a second. So $320 million. Your market cap is $780, but I don't know what their debt is. I'd have to look at this, what you might want to do is Google if they're buying out at $320. What you want to know is that what is the share price? Because let me pull this up for a second.
Well, okay. The share price right now is $5.54.
I know, but I'm talking about the cash share price because it's a cash transaction. So if the cash share price is right where it is, I just sell it. That's my point.
Yeah. I don't know what.
And so this is how holding companies work, right? Here, just say to me again what it said.
It said that they're paying a consideration of $320 million
yep.
in cash for Fifth Street, but the shares of common stock owned by the Fifth Street Holding,
okay,
which is FSC and FSFR, are not included in the transaction.
Yeah, you'd have to see what that means. Most times what happens is this, is that when you take a look at, that would still mean that a holding company is different than the actual company. So picture this. You get a holding company, right? Let's say that we have a holding company of Tiger Financial News Network, and Tiger Financial News Network holds TFNN, because that's how this is actually set up. That TFNN could be bought, and you're not getting Tiger Financial News Network. That's just a holding company for other companies that are inside, the holding company if you own more than one or two companies.
So it's kind of hard to tell whether this.
No. It's easy. You just have to. I just have to see it in writing. I have to see what the entities are. That's my point. And I just can't do it that quick. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it most of the time, all a holding company is, Ken and folks, is a holding company is holding the stock of the other companies that it owns, and it does that. So if anything happens to one company, it's just one company. It's not if you're laid out with more than one company. You don't want all of these companies together.
Yeah. Okay.
Cooking,
Thanks
brother. Okay, have a great one, man. Have a safe one. Stay right there, folks. We'll come right back. Dow Industrials right now up 45. Nasdaq's up 41. S&Ps are up 12.5. We're going to be right back.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you, like it does me, call 1-855-750-4051 to find out what they can do for you. That's 1-855-750-4051. Call them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now up 49. Nasdaq's up 42. S&Ps are up 13. As you come over to our website at TFNN, folks, you are going to see right on the top of the carousel Dave White premieres new online trading course for his subscribers. This is going to be July 26th, and this is the next Wild Wild West. We just had Levi, the new sheriff in town, on from beautiful Manhattan. Well, let me tell you something. We got our man, Mr. Dave White, right now talking about the new Wild Wild West. And, folks, if Dave's got a great show every trading day right here, 2 to 3 Eastern Standard Time. Bottom line, he's got the path of least resistance, the tech insider, and of course the art of timing the trade charts. You can test drive all of these 2 newsletters, the Time and the Trade charts, you can come into this workshop. We're going to let Dave talk to you about it, but it's all about machine learning. Dave White, what's going on?
Well, I heard you talking about IBM, so I'll give you my 2 cents.
Yes.
IBM has decided to go down a path that most of the others have not in machine learning. In fact, they've gotten rid of just about everything that they used to have as a company and bet their future on Watson, which is a machine learning system that probably most famous for beating Jeopardy and a handful of chess champions and some other things. But that's been around for about 4 years. But you were talking about Amazon and the rest of these guys with their web services businesses and how this is going to come to a point here in the near future. IBM's decided that they want to sell the hardware and the software, and companies will own it, which is kind of interesting. If you've got healthcare information, you can't really put it on Amazon Web Services and still comply with the HIPAA laws for knowing where your data is and who has access to it, making sure everybody's had a background check and everything else. So they're kind of trying to go down the business lane of selling hardware and software and selling it to people that have to have data on premises or that are not going to have it on somebody's web services where someone might be able to take a look at it.
That's interesting, though, because Amazon, basically the CIA is on Amazon's web services.
Yeah, it's problematic, but there's probably a business for IBM. The question is just how big is it compared to what Amazon, Microsoft, and Google, who are all pushing their own basically web services version of machine learning. So there's some very interesting things, and IBM's had some big sales of it to the Air Force and a couple other ones. But even Apple and them tried to get something going a year ago in healthcare. Every doctor was going to have a new iPad Pro, and it's just not gone very well, or gone very far, let me put it this way, so far. Now, maybe that'll change in the near future, but they are kind of the odd man out when it comes to this, in the fact that instead of Amazon, which sells a system that has basically 128 NVIDIA chips in it for one server and sells that for $7,000 for an hour, they want to sell some kind of system that maybe $50 million at one time with IBM.
Yeah. Wow.
Right, or $100 million or $200 million or $500 million or something. So those tend to be lumpy. I don't know if you can make everything out of it, but I was asking, I think the last couple of days, even Buffett sold 1/3 of his shares of IBM. I don't know if he sold any more.
No, I checked it after I was listening to the program today. He hasn't yet. But and IBM has problems. So tell me about the wild, wild west of computing. What are we going to be looking at in the webinar next Wednesday night?
Well, we're going to talk about how fast this is moving. IBM had a big lead with Watson a couple years ago. They've kind of been pushed to the back.
Wow.
If you want a bigger example, Apple with Siri. The first big real push for a machine learning system was Siri, and that's when has it been that you've heard Siri talked about?
Right.
Even in the last couple of years, and that's really what I'm kind of getting to, and that is a lot of the people with big early leads tend to not be as successful as you would think, even though they're first. They make maybe some big assumptions about what the business is going to be like.
This is why you titled it the Wild Wild West, right?
Right. This is exactly makes me think of the 1980s, where you had
Commodore,
people,
right.
You had a bunch of different companies. Everybody had an idea how to build a better mousetrap. Some of them were right, some of them were wrong. A lot of them had the early position going into it and kind of fumbled the ball. And even Apple today actually just said that they're opening up their machine learning system a little bit. They're very closed-mouthed, but they bought some of Motorola's old buildings down outside of Austin, Texas. They've hired a bunch of people. Last week, Microsoft opened up their big machine learning system and hired 100 of the latest PhDs and graduates from college and stocked it with those folks for machine learning. So we're really starting to see the big guys go from just doing what was available out in the general market to actually putting together a big internal manpower to do it themselves. Amazon kind of got a big,
Is machine learning something that, like, you're a software developer, so I know you can use it. Is that something I'm going to be able to use, to turn around and say, okay, listen, I want to know X, Y, Z in like a whole, let's say if I want to know, in a whole area in some part of the country that I want to know something, would I be able to use machine learning, give it questions, and it would spit out something statistically that I would actually be able to do without being a programmer?
Yes. There's some
cool.
There's some drop and drag kind of things where you drag the data on, you kind of go through it. They aren't quite advanced enough to do things probably for my interest, the stock market. But let's say that you wanted to do something with housing prices.
Right.
And you wanted to predict the housing prices.
Right.
If you wanted to build a model for, let's say, around here.
Yes.
We could kind of, we don't have enough time here, but maybe we'll do it the next time we talk. But it's more, there's two parts of it. There's the actual technology to do it.
Yeah.
And then there's kind of an intuition about the business. They call that domain knowledge.
Okay.
And it would kind of be like hiring the smartest guy that came out of college that knew nothing about the stock market and told him to write something great. Well, we've been around a long time. He's probably somebody really good with machine learning is going to know something about the domain.
Right.
You probably about housing and housing prices.
Right.
For other people that were, like me, probably more the stock market.
Yeah.
Or
sure.
maybe even
I'm with you. I got it. Right.
You're going to have some kind of knowledge
Which
and
is
have
cool.
an intuition
that's pretty cool,
about what's underneath what you're working with.
Right.
That's almost more important than understanding the underlying technology at this point.
And folks, you can come over to our website at TFNN. It's going to be an hour course, right, Dave? You got it in HD, right?
You got it.
Come on over to our website, folks. You can sign up right now. You can test drive. Dave's got 2 great newsletters. Got Out of Time and Trade charts. You're going to be in here next Wednesday. Dave, have a great one. Have a safe one. We look forward to the course.
Listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen live during those shows and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com.
With over $56 million in cash and over $66 million in working capital, Great Panther Silver is positioned as a company with a solid foundation and poised for growth. While completely unhedged to the price of silver, Great Panther retains 100% ownership in 2 producing mines in Mexico, which is the top silver producing country in the world, along with future potential production in Peru. Great Panther is highly leveraged to the price of silver, and after a great year of performance in 2019, 2016, Great Panther Silver has a strong outlook for 2017 as well. With good liquidity in trading and strong fundamentals on the balance sheet while remaining completely unhedged to the price of gold and silver, now is a perfect time to take a closer look at this equity. If you'd like to find out more about Great Panther Silver, then go to greatpanther.com or check them out on the NYSE market, symbol GPL, or the TSX, symbol GPR. David White has just announced a new online course that he'll be premiering to his subscribers the evening of July 26th, The Next Wild Wild West of Computing. Machine learning will be the biggest growth area for tech companies in the next 10 years. Make sure you're ready to capitalize on that opportunity. With over 50 types of algorithms and growing, Dave White will tell you why there are so many areas for companies to apply this to their business to both sell and consume. Right now, you can get a 30-day free trial to either of Dave's newsletters, Path of Least Resistance and The Technology Insider, as well as get a 30-day money-back guarantee when ordering Timing the Trade charts. Don't miss out on the next Wild Wild West of computing as it premieres July 26th for all subscribers to Dave White Services. For all the details and to sign up today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now up 45. You get the Nasdaq up 39. S&Ps are up 12.5. If we go over to the IWM, the small caps, we get a question, and what the question is that at $142.90. Which I suspect is the test of this high out here. What the question was specifically is that how do you guess whether it's going to fail? The answer is you don't guess, folks. On a test, what you do, it's above it. Bottom line, this is either going to stay above it or it gets below it. It gets below it coming into the close. Guess what? That's a failure. That's how this shakes out. The cool thing is that it is above it. That's when you get in a test that is what's great. Here, I'll show you another one that I believe is a shot. We actually shot this in my daily newsletter today at the update. Now, this is the IBB. The IBB today got to 322, and we were actually waiting to get up to the 323.45. Now, it sold off from 322 as to 319. I would have rathered that it actually goes right to the 323.45. And the VRTX, the cool thing inside the IBB, had to do with Vertex Pharmaceutical. Because, I'll show you how this shakes out. So Vertex, I think it's 3.8% of it. 3.77%. So you had Vertex 3.77% of it, of the IBB. It goes up. And when it opened up this morning, it opened at 161, went to 167. Bottom line, that's the type of moves that I actually like to see when you're actually either going long or going short the ETF structure that's inside of. The reason being is that that's quite a move, and it's particularly quite a move because when we do the numbers on this, so you want to hear something that's really bizarre. There's 24,000 customers that can use this drug, and that just put $8 billion into the market cap. What I didn't do yet is I didn't divide the 24,000 by 8 billion to see exactly what each one of those customers are worth, but it's pretty intense. You can see where I'm going with this. So that's what tests are all about. After the close out here today, we're going to have a slew of numbers coming out. American Express, I expect, will be one of the bigger ones. Let's go take a look at the airline business. I think American Airlines is coming out too. Alcoa. This gets really wild. So Alcoa used to be the first one that was always coming out with numbers. Now, bottom line is it's split off the equity. Now, this little baby is not the first out of the gate all the time. And that Alcoa has been a dog for quite a while, since 2008. And bottom line, it hasn't got over the $41 since 2008. The way this is setting up right now, this looks like it actually could test Well, you're at 36.58. You can test at about $37. That's how that seems to be set up right now. Some of the Dow stocks out here, we have Caterpillar's up 63 cents. You get Citigroup down 19. Disney's up $1. DuPont's up $1.25. You get GE up 9 cents. Hewlett Packard's up 28. Walmart's down 31. We go over and we take a look at Walmart. Walmart out here, just going sideways, really. It's down $1, but it's going sideways. Walmart, August 17th, the numbers come out. The king of the hill out here, Amazon. Amazon's trading up $2.59. I believe, yeah, this hit another all-time high out here today at a price point of $10.31. Priceline, PCLN. Let's go take a look at Priceline. Priceline is trading $1,993, up $16.90. That was as high as $1,999 today. That is a number. That is a that is a number, and that's an all-time high also. So Priceline, you're talking about an equity, folks. So check this out. Whew. This is why people get in the market, but I've never seen anyone that's got a 30 bagger, which this looks like. So Priceline has gone from $45 in 2008, and it's trading right now at $1,993. That is amazing. No two ways about that. Google, let's go take a look at Google. Let me stay with Amazon for a second. I just want to see when they come out with their numbers. So Amazon comes out the 27th. Facebook, that's at another all-time high out here today. Facebook's up $1.60, trading at $164. That's coming out on the 26th. Google is trading up $4.81. That's coming out on the 24th. Apple is up 75 cents at $1.50. The thing that's pretty wild is that Apple is the laggard out here, folks. You know, let's see what Apple, I think, is August 1st. Yeah, August 1st. That's when Apple's going to be coming out with numbers. Volume-wise out here, let's take a look at where we stand with volume, because what we did have, of course, on Monday was the most anemic day out there. You're at 463 million right now on the NYSE. We take a look at the composite. The composite's at 1.557. So the composite's going to come in with some juice. And we are coming into option expiration. Normally summer trading, Monday, Friday slow. What you can expect is that I expect we're going to get some juice in this market. Somewhat today, tomorrow, and the next day, I expect you're going to see some juice in this market. XAU, the HUI, XAU out here, trading up 16 cents. Let me put some volume underneath this from yesterday. I'm curious as to see what we got. Okay, so yesterday you did 23 million. You're going into 26 million. Going into 32 million. Okay, so it's good we're building cause here. The 32 million is the swing point from the 27th, which is 83.80. And we get 55 at the higher swing point where I expect we're going, which is on the 6th of June. We'd like to take a look at the Gold Bugs Index. Let's take a look at this. Come on, baby. There we go. Gold Bugs Index right now, that's trading up 53 cents. You're at 189.37. Your swing point has 23 million. You're going into it 16. So we're gonna need some volume inside the HUI. That's how this is shaking out too. We gotta take a look at the leader, which is Royal Gold. Inside that. And this is looking good, man. Royal Gold's another ABC up. You took out the B point yesterday, blew it away with volume, still hanging up there, going sideways, building more cause for higher price. And, of course, good old King Dollar. So, here, King Dollar, folks, we're going to get movement tomorrow. So, tomorrow you get the G10 meeting out in Europe, and that's going to be all about the euro. It's going to be all about the euro. You get Draghi talking, I believe. So we'll see, and we'll get that more than likely before our markets are opened. Let's see. Yeah, flows were modest as traders balanced European Central Bank expectation against a weekly drop in the Treasury's yields. So European Central Bank is going to be talking tomorrow. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow Industrials right now up 51. Nasdaq's up 39. S&P's are up 12.5. We're going to be right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters. Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Let's go take a look at some of the percentages out here. So inside the Dow Industrials, you have the Dow up 0.2%. The S&P is up 4. NASDAQ Composite is up almost 0.6%. As I said, we're going to be coming up with a lot of numbers after the close. If we go over to Qualcomm, Qualcomm comes out right after the market close. Now, Qualcomm has a large weighting structure inside the NDX 100. And what's cool about this, if you haven't test drove the Nadex platform, great time to come over to our website and do it. As you come over, you'll hit the banner, the Nadex banner, bring up the exchange. They'll put $25,000 of paper money into your account. It's trade with paper money first. But what you're going to see, the futures don't close until 4:15. You can trade these until 4:15. And there's going to be movement on Qualcomm here. So it looks to me that it's actually going to be a bullish move on Qualcomm too. You're at 56.84. This thing's pushing into that little swing with volume, and that can get into 59.13 pretty easily. That's not a huge amount, but bottom line, it would move the NQs a bit. That being said, what is happening is that we're coming into this close, and inside the NQs, it looks like they want to sell them off a little bit here. So when we had broke topside at 9:30, you got to 59.13. We're teetering right at that place right now, 59.14, 59.15. If we get into this 59.13 and you get 5 minutes left, the bottom of that is game, which is, that'd be pretty intense, actually. And there's no way you're going to, well, 15 points inside the NDX is not that much. And that's what I was just going to say, folks. You could get to the bottom of that bar. We're going to take a look at the S&Ps. They're just cleared. They've cleared out, period. The futures were at 24.69. That's over the swing high of 24.51, and you're pretty well over it. Dow Industrials, let's see, this may be a closing high for the Dow Industrials. Not quite. So the closing high on the Dow Industrials is 21,637, and right now we are at 21,623. That's where that's laying out. Go back to the IWM quickly and see if that is going to hold up at that level. The level we were talking about is 142.90. Yeah, you're at 143.12 right now. So bottom line, that also is going to close at its highs. We go into the GDX. GDX is just laying out here a sideways move. That's up 3 cents, 16 million shares traded. We're going to need a lot more volume than 16 million in order for this to get up into 22.81. We look at Barrick Gold, ABX. That's the largest weighting structure. That's up. That's really flat. It's got a small pullback, light volume. Newmont is the second largest weighting structure. Oh, I like what Newmont's doing. Okay, Newmont got juice off this low. Yeah, Newmont wants to run for 35,581. Franco-Nevada, FNV. This is good. That's got some juice too. You're up 65 cents. That Franco-Nevada is at 73.35 and 74.84 is game. So coming into the next couple of days, it looks like we're coming into option expiration, but it does look like the gold and silver still want to go forward. And what that's going to be all about, of course, is that we go over to the yen. We take a look at the yen out here. Yen traded to a low today of 111.56. We're at 111.86 right now. And that was a nice downdraft. Yeah, 850. That low wants to be tested once again. You stay right there, folks. We, of course, have a lot of numbers coming out after the close today. Dow Industrials are up 51. Nasdaq's up 38. S&Ps are up 12. We are going to be right back.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.
The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Let's go to Marty in Worcester. Hey, Marty, what's going on?
Hi, Mr. O'Brien. How are you?
I'm doing great. How you been, man?
Not bad. You know, you guys, over the time and with a few of your courses and seminars, you taught me how to fish.
That's a beautiful thing, brother.
Yeah, it's true. And so what happens is I still listen all the time, and to not only you, but some of the others.
Sure.
To, get an idea where the fish might be biting. As far as your services, they're a bargain. When you compare them to a certain prominent man with real estate courses at $35,000 and no contact with the lecturers afterwards at all, and you think of what you guys do for a few hundred, and you can get access and ask questions forever, it's a great deal.
No, we appreciate the growling problem with us out here.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night. Man, time's just flying. Love coming out of you makes you happy. The whole world can love you, but that's not the love that'll make you happy. What will make you happy is to share all the love that you have inside of you. That is the love that will make the difference. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials finish up 66. NASDAQ up 40. S&P's up 13. Gold contract flat, $12.41 an ounce. Silver flat at $16.27 an ounce. Platinum down $6 at $9.21 an ounce. You have copper down 2 pennies at $2.70 a pound. Light sweet crude up 70 cents, $47.27 a barrel. Notes, 10-year note down 2 ticks, 126.01. 30-year bond up 3 ticks, 153.30. Both notes and bonds, folks, continue to build cause for higher price. King dollar up 208 ticks, traded at 94.610. King dollar got crushed yesterday. It's been crushed since January 3rd. You get a small dead cat bounce, no volume. King dollar is building cause for lower price. The euro is trading at 115 to the U.S. dollar, and you can expect action in the euro as well as the dollar tomorrow. You get the European Central Bank speaking in the morning. The yen is trading 111.82 to the U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? SPY was up $1.30. It's cleared the highs. The 245.01 is the number to keep your eye on, folks. We're at 246.96. That's what we closed at. It's trading a couple pennies higher right now. Let's go to American Express for a second. American Express closed at $85.93. That's trading up $1 right now. They just come out with numbers. So numbers on American Express, AXP, go like this. The estimate was $1.44 per share. Earnings per share, they made $1.47. For the year, they see 560 to 580. The estimate had been 571. So that's still in the middle. Actually, it's definitely in the middle. Let's see. Yeah, right in the midpoint. They're in the midpoint. Dow Industrials. We go take a look at the Dow Industrials out here. Dow Industrials closed at 21,640. I believe that's a closing high. 21,630. It is. And now what's intriguing here, folks, is this. So you have the Dow closed at a high. You had the, let's see, CCMP, I believe the NASDAQ Composite closed at a high. The NDX 100 closed at a high. The NDX 100 closed at a high, and the Russell closed at a high. They all closed at highs. In the case of the Dow, too, I want to show you something here, because that number, they made sure that was closing at an all-time high. They goosed it right at the end. Right at the end, they got it up and over that number. Pretty wild. Gold contract. What do we have with the gold contract? That baby's building cause for higher price. We did 188,000 contracts out here today. We're at 1241. Next stop here, it looks like 1260. inside the gold contract. Let's go take a look at see what this. So you got Bunge, which is in the agricultural business, the nutrient business, that closed out here at a price point of $78.69. That's trading at $76 right now. Numbers go like this. Let's see, what do they do? Are they going to spend? I can't do that quick enough. Let's go. We'll go into the NDX 100 and Qualcomm. Qualcomm come out with numbers. Qualcomm closed at 56.78. That's trading at 54.87. And numbers on Qualcomm coming like this. The estimate was revenue estimate was $5.2 billion. They took in 5.37. Their earnings per share, the estimate was 91. Oh yeah, so this is going down. This could get a little intense on Qualcomm. The reason being is that you had Qualcomm. The estimate was 91 cents. They see for the fourth quarter. This is the fourth quarter now. 75 to 85. So that is a big differential, no doubt. And when Qualcomm first did come out, and this happens over, when you get markets after the close, we were trading up $1.20 first. Now you're down $2. You can expect more of that action too. Notes and bonds continue to want higher price. We're at Wednesday. We're coming into Thursday. Lots of numbers on Thursday. Lots of numbers as we're going through this hour right here. And then what we're going to have tomorrow morning. Note market, 10-year note, we're at 126.01. That wants 127.08, which is the swing high from the 14th of June. We take a look at the 30-year. 30-year is set up the same way. 30-year, we're at 153.29. That wants 157. We take a look at the yield on the 10-year. Yield on the 10-year right now is at 2.26. So that, no doubt, is a good 10-year yield, no matter which way you look at it. King Dollar. What do we have with King Dollar? King Dollar right now, folks, was up 208 ticks today. You're at 94.61. We did volume of 11,700. Yesterday, you got croaked with 33,000 contracts. Bottom line, lower prices are coming at us. TMUS, that's T-Mobile, I believe. T-Mobile got halted, news pending, so let's see what they're going to say. Let's see. I'm not sure why they halted it. These numbers look really good. You had revenue, the estimate was $9.81 billion. They came in with $10.2 billion. Yeah. They raised user growth forecast, but they're going to have more news coming out. We'll see what that news is. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We're going to be coming right back. Dow Industrials closed up 66. NASDAQ up 40. S&P's up 14. We're going to be right back.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. Will interest rates continue to rise? For bold trades on U.S. Treasuries, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade TMF or TMV. Directions daily, 20-plus year, bull and bear, 3 times ETFs. Direction leveraged ETFs. An investor should carefully consider a fund's investment objective, risks, charges, and expenses before investing. A fund's prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a fund's prospectus and summary prospectus, call 866-476-7523 or visit directioninvestments.com. A fund's prospectus and summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Let's go over and take a look at T-Mobile. So what the news is out here, folks. So T-Mobile just come out with numbers. And this is, they're going to reopen at 4:35 this afternoon. They so halted the stock, and I suspect the news pending is that it's just good news. So T-Mobile's popularity among wireless consumers continued as the fastest-growing mobile carrier, exceeding subscriber estimates, and it again raised its forecast for customer growth this year. T-Mobile expects to add 3 million to 3.6 million customers this year, up from the April forecast of 2.8 to 3.5. The company raised its profit outlook for 2017, suggesting that promotions, price cuts, and giveaways needed to attract new customers aren't hurting the bottom line. Because where do you see this? This is quite a bottom line that they managed to do. The results show that T-Mobile is emerging as the winner in this industry price war that has every major competitor offering phone discounts and unlimited data plans. The company's ability to take market share from rivals has put it at the center of a consolidation talks, including preliminary discussions with Sprint. T-Mobile signed 817,000 new customers in the second quarter, more than the 731,250 that the analysts were expecting. But check this out. They're going to be at the point right now. Their earnings doubled to 67 cents a share. That's where this, I suspect, well, it's all good news there, but you can see that they're probably at a point, if you're talking about earnings doubling, and they only took in, let's see, 87,000 new customers, more than they had to. The real question is going to be inside the T-Mobile fundamentally, is every new customer right now going to bring money right to the bottom line? And that's probably what it looks like. So this growth pattern inside T-Mobile is pretty phenomenal. So check this out. In 2013, T-Mobile took in $24.4 billion. 2017, $40.3 billion. Big numbers, man. Holy cow. And, you know, this quarter here, they took in $9.6 billion. That's the number. They expect 9.8 next quarter, 10. Next year, they plan on, it looks like they want to have a growth aspect of approximately 5%. Their 5%, because their 3-year growth is 15% right now. Big numbers, though. There's no two ways about it. That is big numbers. Let's go over and take a look at American Express. American Express closed at $85.93. That's trading down $1 right now. That's at $84.95. Numbers on American Express go like this. They see fiscal year being 560 to 580. Now, the estimate was 571, so that's right in the middle. Their revenue, $8.3 billion. The estimate was 8.2. Return on equity is 21%. Their total expenses were $5.8 billion. They set aside $584 million for their loan losses. Qualcomm, let's go to Qualcomm. We take a look at Qualcomm. Qualcomm closed at $56.78. That's trading $55.46. Qualcomm earnings, let's see. So they expect, with Qualcomm, folks, is that they're talking about forward earnings and they're going to be down. So they just finished the third quarter. Fourth quarter, they had an estimate out there of 91 cents. Now they're only going to do from 75 to 85 cents. They expect revenue to be from 5.4 billion to 6.2 billion. Man, that's a big difference. Holy cow. They expect chipsets to be sent out, to be shipped, 205 million to 225 million. This quarter right here, bottom line is that they had an estimate of 81 cents. They did come in with 83, but bottom line, people are looking out to the next quarter. No two ways about that. Let's go and take a look at URI, which is United Rentals. United Rentals closed at $118. Now, United Rentals is all about almost every sign that you see on the side of the road, folks. Bottom line, those are all United Rentals. You know, they rent everything. You know, one of the biggest parts of their business, when all this construction's getting done, they get a fortune for all those little signs. Caution, 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 coming all the way down. Yeah. So United Rentals closed at $118. It's trading at $123 right now. And let's see what they have to say. The estimate was $2.32. Earnings per share, they made $2.37. Their revenue estimate was $1.55 billion. They took in $1.6 billion. They see for the full year, they had an estimate of 2.93. It's pretty intense. Now, their low end is over that. Their low end, they're saying 2.95 to 3.03. So that no doubt is a big number. PTC, let's see what this is. This is PTC. They develop and deliver technology solutions, software and services. The company's technology is primarily used by discrete manufacturers to design, operate, and maintain complex products. The low for the year is 38, the high 60. This closed at $58. This is trading at $51. That's taking quite a haircut. And let's see what they have to say. Okay. They cut their yearly forecast. They see fourth quarter revenue, $303 million to $308. The estimate had been $309. They see their fourth quarter earnings per share, 33 to 38 cents. It had been 37, so they lowered that. They see the fiscal revenue for the year, it's about the same. The estimate was 1.17. Now they see 1.16 to 1.17. This quarter, they did what they said they were going to do. The estimate was 28 cents. They made 28. Bottom line is that you got an equity there that's that's down $7. We take a look at this, pull this back. This has been a one-way trade. So 2016, well, pretty amazing. $28 bottom line, right up to 60. You know, now this is going to be down at 51, and yeah, this is a breakout with light volume. Amazing. So March had 16.6 million at the weekly high. It takes that out with 6 million, takes that out with 5 million. Amazing. Now you're going to be right underneath it. So now this thing's going to make a run for $50. Well, it could make a run for $50 right now, actually. Yeah, it's at 51.40. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming back with some more numbers for you. Dow Industrials finished up 66, NASDAQ up 40. T-Mobile, just about when we come back, they're going to be coming back out trading at 435. We're going to be right back.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how EverBank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? EverBank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? EverBank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. EverBank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you, like it does me, call 1-855-750-4051 to find out what they can do for you. That's 1-855-750-4051. Call them today. EverBank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
TFNN has put together the finest programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 8 hours a day, starting at 9 a.m. as Larry Pesavento kicks us off with Trade What You See. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN.com, educating investors. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Let's go over and take a look at the oil market. So we get the oil numbers out here today, folks. We're going to have gas numbers that come out tomorrow. Oil was up 72 cents or 1.5%. We've done 823,000 contracts out here. That's good volume. So you're coming in 47.52 is the high. That's the swing high, last swing high that we're going after. If we go into the XLE, of course, which is the large integrated oil equities, that was up 95 cents. And yeah, these caught a bid too. Okay, this is pretty cool. So this has been a one-way trip
inside the XLE. It's gone down for 6 months straight. On the 26th of January, this is at $75. On the 7th of July, it was at 63. You're at 65 right now, and this thing's pushing with volume. So this is going to get intriguing. Let me look at MRO, because I know we had a tiger yesterday looking at MRO, and that baby looked pretty good. There she is, yep. So MRO, no doubt. This is an MRO, folks. If you have The Art of Time in the Trade, my book, this is a classic. You know, you had, let me pull this back so you can see how the sign of strength came in. This sign of strength goes all the way over till March of 2016. You know, MRO coming off its low after it got smoked when the oil went the first time from $100 down to the 38 level. This marathon oil went to $6.52. Came off that level with monster volume. We came off that on the week of March 4th, went from $7 to $11.48 with volume. Managed to get all the way up to $19. And then what do? You come all the way back, and you were testing the highs of that low. So we got down to 1122. You did 61 million shares. 1148 was the high of it. You did 539 million. You rejected that price. You had lighter volume, and now what you're going to have, because this did get another sign of strength out here today, this is going to make a run. So this is pretty cool. MRO 1343 is the next one. We're at 1225 right now, and if we get some juice at that 1343, no reason it can't get to 1470. This is going to be intriguing watching this thing shake out. Let me go to ExxonMobil and see if all these oils are like this, because ExxonMobil rejected lower price, got down to 80.27. This looks like it's, yeah, this can go to 82.20, maybe a little bit higher. Chevron, same setup. Chevron rejected lower price. That can get into about 106. So bottom line is that that oil market looks like it wants to go a little bit higher. Thanks, Stuffy. If I go over to rig, Transocean, yeah, Transocean got a sign of strength too. Transocean up 54 cents. You're at 8.99. Transocean actually took out a swing point too. Yeah, these are off. These are going to do a good bounce, no doubt. That's how they're setting up. We get over to the gas market. We're going to have the gas numbers come out tomorrow morning. Natural gas right now is trading at $3.05, and that right there. Let's see. Yeah, this looks like it's not going to be able to handle higher price. Your swing point on that is 311. We made it to 307 yesterday, 309, 308 today. Closed at 305, had light volume. So that's going to stay inside the consolidation that it's been in, and it's been in that consolidation for a good bit of time. We go take a look at some of the CSX. So CSX last night had come out with the numbers. That was trading up $2 and ended up trading down $2.88 out here. And we come down with some juice. The CSX looks like it wants to go into the $47 mark now. And what's intriguing about that is that if you take a look at it, this is how they kind of wrote it up. CSX tumbled the most since Hunter Harrison was hailed as the rescuer to be 6 months ago after he resisted getting hoggish about the railroad's forecast in the second quarter at the helm. The carrier reported earnings that topped analyst estimates, yet stuck with the outlook for the year. That prompted the analysts to suggest during a conference call Wednesday that the second half won't be as strong as initially forecast. We're certainly comfortable with the guidance that we said earlier in the year, and we still reiterate that, Harrison said in a subsequent interview, during which he expressed frustration with the outsized expectation from analysts. Some of them are saying, well, you have to do even better than this to move on. He said, I think the conservative way to do this is to do it this way and not get so aggressive and hoggishness. Okay. Now this guy here that basically did take over, right? He's a big railroad man, folks, and the bottom line, he's smart.
And that probably is the best thing to do, is manage those expectations about how much more business is going to be done. Because when you do CSX, when you do take a look at this, from year to year, it did 12 billion in 2013. It did 11.1 billion last year. That's when he got hired 6 months ago. Now they're at a pace of 11.5 billion. He's projecting a pace of 12 billion next year. Price-wise, if we take a look at this, what you're going to see is that when he got hired, it was at $36. It's at 51. So he's already basically put real juice under that equity, and that expectation's a big deal. Some of these equities, it's just amazing how far they've actually gone. CSX was $6.90 in 2009. I know that's 8 years later. Man, it's amazing that we are. It's like 10 years from the crash. 10 years. That is pretty phenomenal. Let's go take a look at some of the gold equities. Newmont Mining. So what we are going to have is that we are next week. Lots of the mining stocks are going to be coming out with numbers. Newmont comes out on the 25th. Newmont closed out here today at a price point of $33.88. This was quite a dog when you go back a couple months ago. This is getting some juice in it now. The Newmont looks like it wants to run to $35. You're at $33.88. Barrick. Let's see when Barrick comes out. Barrick comes out the 26th. The low for the year in Barrick is $13. The high is $22. This needs a bid. This needs more juice coming into it. Agnico Eagle, I believe, Agnico Eagle, that's coming out the 26th. This is at $44.94, and that needs a bid too. Now this was really strong. This is this got up to $50 in June. That this needs a bid. Gold Corp. Let's see when Gold Corp's coming out. Gold Corp is coming out the 26th. Now check this out. This is where this is going to get wild inside the gold business again. And what it is that companies that do business in the United States are going to have much better numbers than companies that are actually doing numbers in Canada. The reason being is that the dollars got so weak, the Canadian dollars got so strong. Bottom line, that hurts your bottom line. The Nevada companies, they get action. You stay right there, folks. We'll come right back.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge, heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Tom O'Brien. Welcome back, folks. T-Mobile, folks, had closed at $61.97. They came out big subscriber growth, bigger than they were expected. Analysts say expected. That's just start trading again. That's traded at $64. So you get that up 5%. And that's not an all-time high, though. T-Mobile was up there at $68. So bottom line is that, let me just look at this a little bit more. So we'll put this on a weekly. Take a look on the weekly. Oh, it's at high. It's 68 to 63. Yeah, that'll more than likely get some juice in it tomorrow. American Express. American Express closed at 85.93. That's trading at 84.91. That's not bad in the context of what you have happening here, because what you do have, they beat revenue. When you take a look at what they're facing, though, they actually, let me read this through for you. American Express spent the most on rewards in the last 4 years as the lender worked to retain customers lured by a spat of recent offerings from competitors. American Express, which has described its core U.S. card holding as those with incomes over $200,000, have seen wealthy customers flock to new products like the J.P. Morgan Chase Sapphire Reserve. American Express, Doug Buckmasters, the president of Global Consumer Services, said in March that his company has been in hand-to-hand combat with J.P. Morgan as issuers sweeten rewards to attract businesses. Spending on American Express cards was flat in the second quarter, while revenue posted a surprise increase, helping profit top analyst estimates. There are many signposts of progress this quarter. CEO Ken Chenault, 66, said Wednesday in a statement announcing the company's results. This work is not complete, and we're moving forward with stronger foundation. Net income fell 33% to $1.3 billion, or $147 a share from $2 billion. Worldwide bill to businesses, a measure of customer card spending, was little changed at $269 billion, but rose 8%, excluding the impact of losing its largest co-brand partner, Costco. Shares slipped 1.2%. The J.P. Morgan Chase, folks, okay, has, number one, so many credit cards. They have high limit credit cards, and American Express is going to have a tough road to follow because this is not like 10 or 20 years ago inside the credit card business. Inside the credit card business, then American Express ruled. And bottom line is that Chase, the benefits are just as good as any American Express card, probably excluding they have a black card that is probably insane. But, to basically grow, they're going to have a problem because Chase is just so dominant in that whole field. 877-927-6648. Let's go take a look at tomorrow morning, what we have happening out here, meaning the amount of numbers that are coming in. Let's see. We are Yeah, you're at the... Okay, so in the morning, each and every day now, folks, there's going to be just slews of numbers coming out. You get Cathay Pacific coming out. You got Blackstone's coming out. This is before the trade in the morning. You get Sallie Mae. Let's see, Pool. What's some of these I recognize, some of them I don't. But there's a good 50. There's probably a good 100 that are coming out. Travelers is coming out tomorrow morning. Then in the afternoon, you get Key Bank coming out. BlackRock coming out. Abbott Lab is coming out. Well, we get a lot of them tomorrow. Capital Bank Holdings, CO, Capital Bank. Let's see this one. That's got a, last time this came out. Capital CAP. COF, I think it is, right? COF. Yeah, Capital One. So that's trading at 81. Yeah, that's coming out tomorrow, right after the close. And this here, this is down substantially in the last 6 months too. So this is off a high of 96. You're at 81. It's not that bad a chart though. That's not that bad a chart. No two ways about that. SAP, that's going to be a big one. So let's take a look at this. SAP before the market tomorrow. That's a big equity. Athena Health, Capital One, Skyworks, Intuitive Surgical, ISRG. This is a psycho stock, man. This is a powerhouse. So Intuitive Surgical is up $20 today. This is coming out after the close tomorrow. Wow. This is at $966. Take a look at this thing. This is the Da Vinci system. So this is a 10-bagger also since 2009. It was $84 in 2009. It's $966 now. Excuse me, folks. When you take a look at the revenue these past 5 years, it's pretty intense. It's gone from 2.3 billion to 3 billion. Big numbers. Big numbers. Union Pacific. Snap-on is coming out. Okay. Well, let's take a look at Snap for a second. So Snapchat is trading $14.97. That went IPO at $17, and that wants lower price. That still wants lower price. So let me look at this again. So SNAP, this would be like a real scandal if it gets down to $10 or $11 and then someone just comes in and scoops it up. So this has a market cap. Oh man, no one's going to buy this. Man, that's pretty amazing. This is a market cap of $17 billion. That makes 0 sense. There's no wonder why it's going down. It has a market cap of $17 billion. And it only takes in, what? Yeah, it only takes in $975 million. That is pretty intense. So I guess that's, what's intriguing about that's 17 times revenue. And what did happen out here today, this gets kind of interesting, if I can find this. French's Mustard got taken out today. McCormick had they bought company French's Mustard is coming back to the United States. They paid 7 times gross revenue, which is pretty intense as it is. That is one big number. No doubt. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow Industrials finished up 66 at an all-time high. NASDAQ was up 40, all-time high. S&P's at all-time high. We'll be right back, folks.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters. David White has just announced a new online course that he'll be premiering to his subscribers the evening of July 26th, The Next Wild Wild West of Computing. Machine learning will be the biggest growth area for tech companies in the next 10 years. Make sure you're ready to capitalize on that opportunity. With over 50 types of algorithms and growing, Dave White will tell you why there are so many areas for companies to apply this to their business to both sell and consume. Right now, you can get a 30-day free trial to either of Dave's newsletters, Path of Least Resistance and The Technology Insider, as well as get a 30-day money-back guarantee when ordering Timing the Trade charts. Don't miss out on the next Wild Wild West of computing as it premieres July 26th for all subscribers to Dave White services. For all the details and to sign up today, visit the front page of TFNN.com. With over $56 million in cash and over $66 million in working capital, Great Panther Silver is positioned as a company with a solid foundation and poised for growth. While completely unhedged to the price of silver, Great Panther retains 100% ownership in 2 producing mines in Mexico, which is the top silver-producing country in the world, along with future potential production in Peru. Great Panther is highly leveraged to the price of silver, and after a great year of performance in 2016, Great Panther Silver has a strong outlook for 2017 as well. With good liquidity in trading and strong fundamentals on the balance sheet, while remaining completely unhedged to the price of gold and silver, now is a perfect time to take a closer look at this equity. If you'd like to find out more about Great Panther Silver, then go to greatpanther.com or check them out on the NYSE market, symbol GPL, or the TSX, symbol GPR.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Let's go over to the Nikkei and take a look at the Nikkei. And the Nikkei, of course, folks, tonight is, as it is every night, has everything to do with where the yen is. So Nikkei last night was up $20, trading at 20,020, and it's been over this. It broke out. The Nikkei broke topside from a consolidation on May 8th. It's been laying up there for quite a while now. So we get. Yeah, this thing can get to 20,110 tonight. It looks like it's going to get some flack there. Now, when we take a look at the yen, that correlation inside the yen, of course, is that where the yen goes, yen gets stronger, Nikkei goes down. Yen gets weaker, Nikkei goes up. Our own gold market, gold period, bottom line, yen gets stronger, gold goes down very quickly. What the yen did out here today is that the yen got to a lower low of 111.56. It's at 111.88, which is cool because it's 111.91 that would have to get inside of. So the yen, I suspect, is going to trade sideways, get down into this 110.98 area, which would give us a good move in the gold market. If we go over to the euro, what we are going to have before our markets open tomorrow, when they're opening, folks, the European Central Bank will be out there talking interest rates, talking all of that. So we are going to get some action on this euro tomorrow morning, which, of course, that is going to basically move the dollar and move yen. Right now, the euro is trading at 115, and when you put this up, this baby looks like, number one, the next stop on this is like the 120. You know, it's been consolidating out here since January. You know, the high of the dollar was January 3rd. The low of the yen was the week of, let's see, I got it on a monthly. So in March, it was 104. You're at 115 right now. It's not going to take much. It's not going to take much to get over this consolidation that's been in place. It tucked its head over it slightly yesterday. We got the 115.83. The top of it is 117 and 116. Well, it tucked its head up into that. Had some force though, but I suspect we're going to be running up to that 120 area, and at that level, that dollar index, folks, will be laying down somewhere about the 91, and if 91 breaks, 88's coming at us, and it's going to be coming at us fast and furious. Let's go over and we take a look at the silver market. Silver is in the larger range right now. The larger range being $16.12. We got to 16.34. I would have loved to see it stay inside 16.30. Bottom line, had the juice behind the move today, though. We did 80,000 contracts. That's good contract volume. We're coming into 94,000. So that's not bad. That's when silver gets smoked on the third rather. That's when silver went from $16.64 down to 16 flat. That had some volume. So it takes that type of volume to go through that supply line. We get through that supply line, silver looks like it wants to run to the $16 level as well as the $17.85 level. XAU, HUI, they look like they want to go to the top of their range. As I said a little bit earlier, Royal Gold is an ABC structure on the way up. XAU and HUI, we are going to need more volume, particularly in the HUI. Okay, so let's talk about this for a second. So you have earnings coming out next week. We'll talk about this tomorrow morning. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. And whatever you want in life, folks, visualize it like a nice big motion picture. Step into it, take ownership of it, and fly with it. Thanks for being here, folks. Have a great night, safe night. Look forward to speaking right back here tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock. Look at them, folks.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.